What's up guys, this is the Asian Pitbull here and welcome to my WWE Smackdown watch or skip review. So in case you don't know how this works, basically I am going to go through the highlights of not only Smackdown but Monday Night Raw as well, and on occasion maybe the pay-per-views, and just to share with you my thoughts on the product and whether which matches or segments are worth watching and which you can just skip. Okay, so this is a very basic format. The purpose I'm doing this is because our time is precious, and if the WWE gives us shitty product, we are not going to spend our time to watch it. Okay, so save your time, watch only the important parts. And for those that are just, if for example no storyline progression or just the lazy booking or just stupid stuff, do yourself a favor, skip it and save your time, I don't know, playing games or something. Okay, so let's begin with this week's Smackdown. I already started this format for yesterday's Raw. Let's begin for Smackdown. So you can see here, and it's color coded. Black means skip, blue means go spend some time to watch it. Sometimes it may depend on whether you're interested in the storyline as well. Okay, so this is also a fair warning, this is subjective. Okay, so if you have any comments, drop them in the comments box below. I welcome all comments, okay, because after all, this is wrestling, opinions are subjective. And after that, we end off with the backstage segments. I'll always talk about the backstage segments last and also give a final rating. So the show kicked off with the Kevin Owens show, and you should not watch this. You can just skip this entire thing, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what happened now. Basically, Baron Corbin, come on man, I gotta get Baron Corbin out of my mind. Basically, this was a KO show, and the guests were Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. And then the reason why I feel that nobody should watch this crap, because Kevin Owens shouldn't be in this role. Why has he been reduced to a talk show host when he should be contender for the top title? He should be in the top storylines himself. Secondly, Shane McMahon and McIntyre, get them out of my screen ready. I do not want to see this pairing anymore. I do not want to see this storyline anymore, especially McIntyre, who cuts another lame ass boring, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm so powerful, it's gonna be vicious at Extreme Rules. Who gives a shit about you, Drew? And then in the ending of this segment, Dolph Ziggler, a random Dolph Ziggler shows up and basically KO does what we all want. We all feel in our hearts is that stop talking about it should be me, I should be WWE. Just get on my screen ready. Dolph, listen to me, Dolph. You had a great career. You were an overachiever. You were the world heavyweight champion. It's time to retire gracefully, okay? Because you have no value anymore. So just skip this KO show. Next, we have Bryan and Big E. They are scheduled for one-on-one match, and this is building up towards the tag team title, the tag team championship at Extreme Rules, where we are gonna see Big E and the Planet's tag team champion, and also later we found out that it will be a triple threat. So anyway, they have a one-on-one here, and I must say, go out your way to watch this match because it will surprise you. Although this is just a normal TV match, Bryan and Big E, they actually have very good chemistry together. No lie. The way that Big E was able to throw Daniel Bryan around, and he could also go. Mind you, Daniel Bryan is one of the best in the world right now, and to see him and Big E able to work such a good match, and Big E is just putting on his super athletic self and doing his moves and his belly to belly and his splashes, and overall everything went really smoothly. So although it's a quick match, I felt that they really have good chemistry. Who knows, maybe in the future we see them for something bigger. So next, you can skip moment of this week it became the moment of Nicky Cross, because apparently Alexa Bliss even Alexa Bliss is sick of it, I guess. And this is a nothing happening gimmick. Okay, you have Nicky Cross come out. The guest is Bailey as usual for don't know how many weeks, Bailey's saying that, okay, Alexa is using you. Why aren't you, Nikki Cross? Why aren't you in the contender for the championship? And then they had a match on the spot, and Bailey wins. Woohoo! Who cares? Next, we have the best segment of the night, and one of the best segments in recent few weeks. And you know I'm a mark for Samoa Joe, and I've been pleading and wanting this for a long time. When Samoa Joe lost the US Championship, I knew it was time to push him to the main event. Yes, WWE did it. So yes, I'm happy for this. So this is a must-watch segment. I repeat, this is a must-watch segment because this is actually continuing to build up to their storyline, shedding light on why Samoa Joe thinks he can beat Kofi, and Kofi saying that Samoa Joe is jealous. Okay, so let's just quickly recap. There was one funny line. Kofi is saying that Samoa Joe is trying to play hide and seek, and then he said that, Joe, your ass is too big to play hide and seek, and that was a really funny line. And they went back and forth. There was even some Kofi calling him Jealous Joe, and the crowd started chanting Jealous Joe. So I guess it's becoming a thing now. So this is really good back and forth. Joe, as usual, giving his intense, serious, but very intellectual promo, and just playing on the psychology there. The segment, and this is the what the hell mind blown segment of mind blown incidents of the entire segment. Samoa Joe extends a handshake, right? And Kofi Kingston teases that he was gonna shake his hand, but then lifts it up to show a middle finger. What the hell? What the hell? WWE television, they are showing the middle finger again. PG era. Are you kidding me? Who booked this shit? Was this Eric Bischoff? Wow, I was like, oh my god, man, you never seen this. Even when Austin was doing only Austin could do it. And the last time a middle finger was shown was probably like, I think last year when Austin came back to stun the McMahons. But gosh damn, just is this for real? Is the WWE product actually changing? Has Vince actually started taking AEW seriously and is going back to the edgier product? A middle finger live on PG TV, this is big news that I think social media has blown up on this as well. So that's not PG, but anyway. And here's the thing, okay, looking at the big picture, between this middle finger and Raw on Monday Night Raw, Corey Graves saying holy shit, man, something is going on, man. Like, you can sense the back and forth already. Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff. Heyman's like, okay, I'm gonna have Corey say holy shit live on TV, and Bischoff say, hey McMahon, I need something one up. Let me get Kofi to point middle finger on screen. I don't know whether we are going back to more edgy product, or it's just one off for these few weeks, but this is really wow, man, mind blown. So anyway, he gives the middle finger, and then Trouble in Paradise, and knocks out Joe, and that ends the segment. So I really like this. Go watch this segment if you haven't already done so. A must watch. Next, this is surprising also because I'm not into this. I also think this is another feud that should end already. But this is interesting. So the first thing is I didn't appreciate that they keep on recapping the freaking angle between them going through the Titantron and the medical injury and all that. Okay, just show one time, that's enough. Anyway, they keep on repeating, but that's the latest update that although Braun Strowman is still medicalized, I believe, Lashley is out. Lashley is good to go, and he actually cuts a short promo, I believe, on his Twitter, and they are showing this on Smackdown. And the interesting thing about this is that Bobby Lashley actually says another thing that's not PG. He says that the next time something like this, the next time I see that son of a bitch, referring to Braun Strowman. I know that they sometimes close one eye on son of a bitch, that word bitch, but it seems that they're just free, everything is free now, up for grabs. So he calls him Braun Strowman a son of a bitch, and says that the next time he sees him, he's gonna send him not to a hospital but to a morgue. To a morgue. He's insinuating that the next time he see Braun Strowman, he's gonna commit murder. Oh my god. I don't know who exactly wrote this, or maybe he said this himself, but they just, okay, whatever, go ahead, or Eric Bischoff just, whatever, say whatever you want. But I like this, so go and watch this if you haven't done so. Next, we have just skip this match, Andrade and Apollo. The reason why I skip this match is that there's nothing going on for these two mid-carders. There's no storyline. Next, Aleister Black. So I'll tell you what happened with Aleister Black. He said that last week somebody knocked on his door, right? But then when he opened the door, nobody was there. Okay, so we still don't know who's gonna fight him. So apparently he says that on Extreme Rules, we will know who is gonna challenge him. Okay, that's it. I saved like 2 minutes of your time. Next, I'm gonna save your time now. Skip this Ember Moon versus Mandy Rose because this leads to nothing. Okay, so is this the main event? Yes, this is the main event. Before this, there was actually a good throwback segment where we see in the backstage locker room, Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens, they were actually having a backstage discussion, kind of like reminiscent of back then in the Attitude Era days, The Rock, Austin, or Triple H and Austin. They were like, okay, I don't like you, but I'm gonna tag with you, so let's negotiate. And I really get that throwback feeling. I like that. This is one of the segments that is worth watching. Then anyway, we come to the main event. So the main event is between Heavy Machinery and the team of Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler. So this match the winner was going to be added into the triple threat at Extreme Rules. So it will be triple threat for the tag team championships between Planet's tag team champion Kofi, the New Day, and whoever won this match. So I put it here that you should watch this match at least for the beginning part, because the beginning part shenanigans happen. Okay, so the New Day were out on commentary and they had their own table and pancakes all over, and the Planet's tag team champion Daniel Bryan and Rowan was at commentary as well. So everybody was out there. They want to see the winner, who's the winner of this match, and this really setting it up to be a big fight feel kind of thing. So I like that. And halfway in the commentaries, like D-Bryce said something about Xavier, and my boy Xavier just jumped out of his seat and just flew over to Rowan and just took Rowan out. It's like, man, Xavier has no chill, man. If Xavier is like PhD and gamer nerd and all that, but you don't piss this little dynamite off, man. He got no chill. And then Big E follows suit and attacks Daniel Bryan, and just they were brawling, but the Big Red Rowan got the upper hand, and Iron Claws, poor little Xavier, threw the announce table through their own pancake table, and the table broke, and the show went on commercial break. So until that part, you should watch it because it's really fun. Commercial break came back and the match restarted, so I feel that you should watch this match as well, if not for anything else, for the surprising tag team chemistry of KO and Dolph, because they actually work well together, and they had some pretty cool tag team tandem of fans, and they really show me that they are really, in terms of work rate, they are upper mid-carders, maybe even main eventers. Just the way that Dolph was able, like I said before in the previous pay-per-view, heel Dolph Ziggler, the moveset is so much superior, and you see him here wrestling his opponents to the ground. KO as usual is awesome, and then they are pretty good tag team as well. But the match ended with Kevin Owens Dolph Ziggler inadvertently super kicking KO and knocks him out, and then Heavy Machinery, their finisher, hits their finisher, I can't forget what it's called now, for the win. 1, 2, 3. So the main event, not the main event, the tag team championship is up on Extreme Rules triple threat. heavy machinery will be added to the tag team match. And after this loss, Kevin Owens was obviously pissed off, and he attacked Dolph with the Stone Cold Stunner. He hit Dolph with the Stone Cold Stunner, and I must say, the way that Kevin Owens does it doesn't look good, because I feel he's too short already. Just gonna replay it. It doesn't look as good as Austin's one. Yeah. So I hope that he just stop using this for now, because I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of the move. Okay, so for the backstage segments, should you watch or not? I would say that go and watch the segment between Dolph and KO, the locker room one, and watch this. There was a little quick cut. There was an interview. Then the interview switched to Big E, saying his line that, "Oh, don't you dare be sour." That one, seeing him live doing it is always a pleasure. And other than that, you can just skip the other backstage interviews. So you ready for the final rating? Okay, final rating, I give it 4.5 out of 10. And you can see last week it was pretty bad as well. But this week it was an improvement, but it's still a disappointment when you compare to Monday Night Raw, which I gave 7.5. Monday Night Raw was awesome. SmackDown is just lagging behind by a lot, and I don't really see, except for a little few touches here and there, I don't really see, like, if this was Eric Bischoff's first show in charge, I don't see significant difference at all. And I'm kind of disappointed I don't see Eric Bischoff on TV. I know it's not televised. They didn't publicize it, but well, we overhyped ourselves, guys. They were never gonna show up on TV, and probably they weren't gonna make that much of an impact anyway. So it is what it is. The overall rating, I give 4.5 out of 10. I really hope that we see improvement in SmackDown, because it always feels that SmackDown has more leeway in terms of their creativity and their storylines. So that's it for this week. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And also give me a like if you enjoyed this video, and leave your comments. I love to hear your comments, what you thought about this week's SmackDown. This is the Asian Pitbull, signing out.